China's military is being told to prepare for total war. The Chinese have told their military to get ready for a total war scenario when testing and evaluating the performance of new weapons. This is according to scientists that are involved in a recent project that has been posted by the South China Morning Post. Chinese military conjectures are saying that a world war scenario or an all-out conflict must be prepared for. They're getting ready for the assessment of their weapons types, focusing mostly on combat capabilities in regional conflicts, but the PLA is now being
All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Ba'ashim Kodesh, double honors to the elders and apostles of greatness soul. Shalom to the elect, which is well in truth and in sincerity. To the hope of receiving mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of his only begotten Son. The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites, according to the prophecies that are written in the scriptures. I want to make it known that the RFID microchip is the MOTB, and the miracle drug is the precursor to the MOTB. Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly called Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment, as it is written. And the drum of war is one of the signs of the end. A lot of people looking on the events that are transpiring now across the world and look at it as nothing serious. But I don't know that the Lord have foretold these prophecies, and now we're literally seeing them playing out before our eyes. The disciples went unto Yahushua when he was on the Mount of Olives and asked the Lord, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And the Lord listed out various things that will transpire before his coming. And one of the things that the Lord said, you shall have rumors of wars and rumors of wars. And this is something being displayed right now. If you turn on the TV, one of the wars you may hear I talk about is the war that took place between Russia and Ukraine. But right now, you see the tension building up over there in China. And China is not only preparing to go at Taiwan, they're preparing to go at America, which is Babylon, Mystery Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures. Alright, and they might develop various capabilities. You see me? ICBMs, various nukes, because the Lord have a determination where will get done in these last days. So this is Joel 3 verse 9. Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. And this is what's being done now. So right now you see China is preparing for war. And this is the war to end all wars, yo. Because people don't understand, say, China and US was already going at it. But it's about to get physical very soon. Verse 10. Beat your plowshare into swords, and your pruning hook into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. I'm going to run this clip so you can hear what China is preparing to do. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathens, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cast thy mighty ones to come, Down, O Yahweh, let the Eden be wakened, and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the Edens round about. So this is Yahweh Bashim Yahshua's determination. Our job is to go out there on the highways and byways and declare this in the ears of you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Is it not written in Zephaniah 3, verse 8? Therefore wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So this is Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's determination. We're just telling you what's about to take place on the earth, whether you hear or whether you forbear. This is the seriousness of what? The situation right now. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is about to bring terror upon the earth. The earth I've never witnessed. So let's go to this clip.
The PLA is now being factored in for a total war scenario. The Chinese government has recently told them that they must get ready to fight America and American shorelines. This comes as the Chinese and the U.S.
Who them say? Them prepare to fight America. Let's go for that in the scriptures. I want to start at Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50, I'm going to start at verse 1. 50 and 1. It says, the word that Yahweh spake against Babylon, which Babylon is America, and against the land of the Chaldeans, by Jeremiah the prophet, declare ye among the nations, and publish, and set up a standard, publish and conceal not. And this is what we're doing. We're making the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai be known in the earth. The Lord said, conceal not. So we're telling you nations that the Lord are preparing to go to war with each other. From Russia, China, the US, the EU, to the countries in the Middle East, to the countries in Africa. The Lord are preparing to go to war, that great war to come, which is the Third World War. Say, Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, Murdoch is broken in pieces, her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces. For out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall depart, both man and beast. And this is where Russia and their allies is going to do to big bad America. This is this is the times that we're coming upon. So now I hear more conflicts, more things one can't wrap on a head around. Verse 4. In those days and in that time, saith Yahweh, the children of Israel shall come. Because this is what's really taking place. The manifestation of the sons of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai being delivered. But before that great deliverance, there are prophecies to come to pass, which one of the prophecies to come to pass is World War III. But before World War III, you're going to have the great temptation when them push the MOTB, which is the RFID microchip. So all these things are going to happen in stages. So once more, in those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah. And this is to show you that this is not talking about ancient Babylon, because when we were under the captivity of ancient Babylon, when we were delivered, Israel were not there, was not there. It was only the southern kingdom. But on this side, which are referred to as the Americas, over there in Egypt, which is America, the two kingdom is over there, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, which the northern kingdom is referred to as Israel, and the southern kingdom is referred to as Judah. So it's in those days and in that time, said the Yahweh, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping. They shall go and seek Yahweh their God. And this is being done before your eyes, yo. People don't know how far we are at in prophecy, yo. In the midst of the wars and chaos, when the Lord said we're going to have wars and rumors of wars, in the midst of that, the Lord is going to put the Spirit on His sons, on His daughters, to seek Him. In the place of their captivity, them shall remember themselves. Let me get that precept and come back to this. So this is Baruch. I want to say 2 verse 30. This is Baruch 2 verse 30. For I know that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves. And this is what's being done now by Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, putting the Spirit upon men to go forth and proclaim His words, to feed us with knowledge and understanding. We come back to the knowledge of who we are in the midst of all this chaos, in the midst of all this confusion. Verse 31, and shall know that I am the Lord their God. And this is what will come to the knowledge of you, who is our power. For I will give them an heart and an ear to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name. That's how Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is glorifying His name in these last days, by waking up His servants to minister unto His people, the elect, to be very frank. So going back to the precept in Jeremiah 50, verse 4 once more. They shall ask, no, I'm at verse 4. Verse 4 once more. In those days and in that time, said Yahweh, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping. They shall go and seek Yahweh their God. They shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, come and let us join ourselves to Yahweh in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten. This is what is being done now, yo, and that's going to be what? The second covenant, where the Lord will put his ways in our inward parts. So let's continue listening to this.
This comes as the Chinese and the USA have reached their most conflicted point in decades. Total war, of course, means that all available resources and efforts of a country are being mobilized.
All resources, available resources and efforts are being mobilized. With scripture come to mind, showing that this is prophecy playing out. The scripture I'm just reading Joel 3. Cinemagadua. Turn them plowshare into weapons, yo. This is what's coming to pass. The resources that them that use to put in a different part of their economy, it's gonna be what? Funding, building new military apparatus. These are the times that we're in.
Toward winning the war. It involves not only the military, but also the civilian population, as well as the economy. This occurred back in World War I and World War II. This is the latest about.
When him said occur back in World War One and World War Two, what the scripture say about World War One and World War Two? Let's get it. This is Revelation 11, verse 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And this is what's coming. The third woe represents World War III. Whether you want to believe this, yes or no. This is the Lord's determination upon the earth. This is where I gather these nations for. Is it not written in, I want to say, Isaiah 34, Salakia, 34 verse 1. It says, come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He had utterly destroyed them, he had delivered them to the slaughter. So only thing this not do yet is what? Manifest. This is what Yahweh Bashmi Shai is coming to do. And we are declaring these words, and it soon come to pass, yo. We said what? The third woe cometh quickly. That's why you see the infrastructure being put in place for the mark.
This is the latest evaluation of Chinese warships. Navy scientists are designing new doomsday scenarios that they're calling Doomsday Z. But in Doomsday Z, there is a clash of strategic willpower. The regional conflict will escalate to total war, says the team led by researcher Fang Kengxin of Unit 91404 in the Chinese People's Liberation Army. Fang's unit is responsible for the sea testing of some of China's most powerful and newest weapons types. The Z war scenario was declassified for.
Oh boy. This is Jeremiah 50 once more. I don't have to see. I said that Salakia. Jeremiah 50 verse 29. It read, call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her works, according to all that she had done. Do unto her, for she had been proud against Yahweh, against the Holy One of Israel. So the Lord had put it in the mind of these rulers around the world, even their allies, to come up against her. It's in verse 22, a sound of battle is in the land, and of great destruction. Yahweh Shem Yahshua declaring in 2 Ezra 15, verse 5, so behold, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And World War III is going to bring a lot of that. Verse 23, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation amongst the nation? I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahweh. Yahweh had opened his armory and had brought forth the weapon of his indignation, for this is the work of the Lord Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. And this is a Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is about to bring upon the earth, on levels men have not seen. And let me get to that from Daniel and close on this note. This is Daniel 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. It correlated what we just read in Jeremiah 50. So at that time the children of Israel and children of Judah shall come and seek Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. Hope this is edifying. With that, I want to say Kalalal, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, Bashim Atakadash. Shalom. Hey, brothers, keep pushing, yo. We're almost home.